So this is a perfectly true story. Now, and I know Pushkin says, a tale's a lie. Well, sometimes. Sometimes it's a half-truth. But this is, well, I'll just tell the story. You don't want to hear my philosophical, demented views there. Or demented philosophical views. So, once upon a time, in the 17th century, there was a very charismatic preacher, a real man of God, and he was from Edinburgh, and he served the good people of the city of Edinburgh. And this man is a soldier, but he reached the rank of Major Weir. And he served in the army, in the Covenanters, the Protestant reformers. During the English Civil War, he was involved in that, and all the fighting, pro-religious wars in Scotland and England, which is a long story. But after he retired from the army, from the guard, after that he became more religious. He joined a religious group called the Bow Street Saints. It was a group of Protestant sect, and everyone said, "We're saints." And it's like a sect, an extreme Protestant sect. And he didn't bother with things with confession. He said, why do I need to confess? Because I'm a saint. He went to a priest, to confession, say, and the priest would ask, "What are your sins?" He said, "I don't have any sins. I'm perfect, and I'm going to heaven. I'm one of the saved." And that was it, because he's one of the elect. You go about very lofty, very proud man, very tall, reasonably handsome guy, very charismatic. Everybody you saw him in the street turned and looked at him. He was a strange man. And then he liked to preach in people's houses. He opened the Bible, and people were moved to tears. This was a real man of God. God had sent this man. That's what people believed. And you can understand that. He opened the Bible. He knew in fact, he didn't even need to read the Bible. He knew the Bible backwards. He could quote any scripture. When people listened to him, he spoke, in a very soft, gentle voice with a lot of authority. They would thought, God, he's angelic. And they even call him Angelic Thomas, the angel. And so people came from all over the countryside of Scotland to listen to him. The congregation was packed full of people. There's so many people in the room, you couldn't get into the room to listen to him. So but that didn't stop people listening to him. Like some people would go book a room next door and listen to him through the wall. Even worse, some people would go upstairs and dig a hole in the ceiling so they could listen from the ceiling. And then even below, there's some crazy people who dig a tunnel to hear him. Because they thought if they listened to his words, it's like magic. They'd go to heaven just by listening to him. So, everybody was struggling to listen to this man of God because, there's something about him that's magic, charismatic. He had a big long stick. And there's something strange about the stick, it had a carved animal on it. And sometimes it made a strange sound, and sometimes it moved around without him. They even could do a dance. They even started to sing a song. Even that carved animal would open its mouth and start like a fish and go and hypnotise people. And people would start looking at it. The stick, It's strange. He's a strange man. But he's a real man. Yeah, a nice man. But some rumours started to spread that everything was not correct. Everything was not in order, yeah? Like one day there was this man who's a labourer, was just walking along the road, and he looked in a field and he saw this preacher, he recognised him. And he said, God, he was shocked. The man was, forgive the expression, copulating, having sex. I don't like to use the word sex because I'm very modest now. Sex with an animal, a sheep. There he was, making love to a sheep. A man of God. And so this guy was shocked, and he said, God, that's terrible, you can't do that. He's a preacher, a man of God. So he thought, God, this is out of order. And he reported it to the authorities, and the authorities said, how dare you make such a terrible accusation? This is a man of God, he's an angel, he's a saint. And you're saying he makes love to animals. Bestiality. A heinous crime. Yeah, this is bad. You're trying to blacken the reputation of an honest man. We have to punish you for this because it was a real insult, and why do you want to do this? What's your motive? You don't like this guy, or you're Catholic or atheist? You have to be made example of. So they punished the man. In public, they whipped the man. Yeah. And this went on. The guy went on preaching, and then the man was getting old. Now he's 72 years of old. Major weir. And one day he came to church, and everyone was all excited, they're all happy, in rapture. They couldn't wait to hear him, because he's a brilliant preacher. Yeah? They couldn't wait. He might say, you're all going to hell. In a better voice than that. You're all going to go to hell. And they all loved that. They said, yes, Scottish people like this. They said they like to be condemned. A lot of them. Apart from Major Weir, he said, everybody's going to hell but me. Because I'm perfect. And of course members of my sect, the Bow Street Saints. Because saints don't go to hell. But I'm sorry, someone's got to go to hell, and you're going to hell. It's just the way it goes. Yeah, I'm the elect, and the winner, you're the losers. But you can listen to the Bible, and maybe God will listen to you, and you could do some type of agreement or something like this. Or maybe God will listen and have mercy. Because God works in very, very mysterious ways. So mysterious you never know how people act and what they do. And the stick started to move a bit. And the animal opened its mouth again and looked at him like a fish. And I thought, God, it's a miracle. Major weird, yeah. He's a Jesus Christ. He can walk in water. With this magic stick. Yeah. But then one day, things changed. Again, a big crowd packed up. Everyone's listening. Everyone's waiting to hear him speak. He stood up and said, I'm sorry. I'm not the man you think I am. I'm a terrible man. I made a pact with the devil. An agreement with the devil to serve the devil, and I've been to all these satanic meetings and everything, and I've committed the most disgusting debauchery and sins. I've committed bestiality, I've made love to countless animals, I've had sex with my sister, committed incest. And I've done many, many, many unmentionable sins. And I even have the devil's mark on my forehead, and he went on and about the I'm disgusting man, I'm not a real Christian, I'm not a saint, I'm sorry, I don't deserve any forgiveness. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm a monster. And people were just taken aback, speechless, shocked. They started to cry, they became upset, and one of the fellows said, look, you can't be serious, yeah? Take what you said back. Say something like, I'm just testing you, the congregation, just take it back, just apologise, and just say that you're a man of God again, you served the church well, and you're just joking, or you're just depressed, or maybe you got drunk or something like that. Yes, please, because you're going to upset all these people. No, I won't. I'll tell the truth. I must tell the people the truth. Yeah, make a confession. Yeah, I'm not going to take back my word. I deserve hell, to be punished eternally. I don't deserve any forgiveness, and just tell them the truth. And they couldn't persuade him to change his mind. As if he's lost it. So people thought, people going home with nervous breakdowns and crying because they put all their faith in him. It'd be like Vladimir Lenin saying, Bolshevism's crap, rubbish, I'm going to go to America and open up a McDonald's restaurant, or a future McDonald's restaurant or something like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's just, he said you can't disillusion people, yeah, but no, he wouldn't budge an inch, he's intransigent, he wouldn't compromise. He said, no, I'm a terrible man. He said, you've lost it, you need a doctor. You're mad. He said, I'm not mad, I'm sober, I'm normal. So the people, for 1 month, there was silence and nobody made any inquiries, and they thought, we'll try and persuade him to be normal again. 1 month passed and nothing happened. So they started to investigate him. They sent him to a doctor, a magistrate, to see if he's mad or crazy. And they concluded, no, he's not mad, but he has a troubled conscience. He can't live with his conscience. He can't forgive himself. No. And then other witnesses came forward. More witnesses came forward. They found him to say, yes, it's correct. He'd been having sex with animals. He'd been seen doing these activities. Not only that, he had sex with his sister, he had sex with all the servants and not only this, that, he'd done so many of these things that they also had, but some of these reports became crazy, like there's a carriage which the devil went by in a carriage with 6 horses with no head. And the devil came out to meet Major Weir and said, here, my son, I heard you're very good with words and you're a saint, but I've got a present for you. Because I like wise men, intelligent men, charismatic men, and I think you deserve a beautiful present. Take this stick. If you have any problems, you can use this stick. It can do a dance for you, it can kill all your enemies, it can protect you, everything will be alright. But don't forget me. I'm your new benefactor, but this stick can get you anything you want. Any woman you can make love to, anything. Yeah? And don't worry, maybe you can serve God and you can serve me. Yeah? Well, God doesn't mind, have a bit of a rest, yeah, take it easy. Then, when you die, you could have a talk. and give back the stick. Yeah. Well, that's how it went. And his sister was mad as well. His sister, yes, we made love together. It's true. Even one says, yeah, Major Weir, yes, he made love to all the servants. He made love to just about anything. I'm sorry to say it's terrible, but watch Major Weir. Take away his stick. If you don't take away his stick, he might do terrible things. Because he's with the devil, and the devil gave him that stick. They went to Major Weir, they took his stick, but they didn't have to struggle. You didn't say, give me back my stick. It's mine, like a 5-year-old child. No. He was gentle and said, yes, here you are, take the stick. He submitted fully to the authorities. He was put in prison, and they had a trial. But they didn't charge him with witchcraft. It's a myth with the legends. They charged him with incest and bestiality, which was a capital punishment in 17th century Scotland at the time. So finally, he and his sister were taken and burnt to death. But not so much for witchcraft, but for these deeds. But they burnt him like a witch. They strangled him, garroted him. His sister was really mad in that before she was executed, she tried to take off all her clothes. And the executioner stopped her, and people stopped her from doing this. So she was mentally unbalanced, and so was Major Weir. And they burnt them to death. But when they threw the stick into the fire, it made a really strange noise, pop, like a magic stick. Yeah, it's incredible. Took a long time to burn, yeah. That's not the end of the whole story. The house in which they lived was said to be demolished in the 19th century. Nobody could live in this house. It was haunted by ghosts and spirits. And people say in the grass market of Edinburgh, you could still see the ghost of Major Weir in a stick. He's walking about the stick. You could hear him knocking on a stick, walking around the Edinburgh. And the house, it's cheap, the rent was so cheap. Because nobody wanted to stay in a house with ghosts and spirits. But people stayed in the house, as though, animals came through the walls, goats, and made horrible sounds. Horrible ghost women screaming, demented, mentally ill people. Ghosts of demented people were in this house. And according to all the books you read in this region, almost all of them, this house was demolished in the late 19th century and was no more until recently. People found, the historians made a mistake. They mentioned the wrong address. The building had survived and it's still standing in the 21st century. The historians made a big mistake. And yes, people, I think it's owned by a religious group called the Quakers. Kind of a group of pacifists, a Protestant sect. And they're still reporting that the ghosts are still there. So the building's still there of Major Weir, and the ghosts are still there. So that's a true story. It's one of the most famous legends of Scotland. Yeah, we got the legend of Major Weir.